need to buy a plane, Brad. I can rent one whenever I want, just like I did when we went to New York, remember?
Yeah, but you had to book that in advance, right? I mean, what happens if they happen to be out of small luxury jets that day? You're out of luck.
I'd survive.
Yeah, but Carly Tenney doesn't survive anymore. She lives and plays in the big leagues now. Come on, look at this, will you? I mean, look at these plush seats. This thick carpeting and this dog.
What, are you a plane salesman now? Do you get some sort of commission if I buy
will you
one?
help me out? Be my first sale. I mean, my commission will be seeing that you live out your dream.
And which dream is that? To be Amelia Earhart?
No, your new dream. Having the freedom and the power to grab Parker and fly anywhere around the world at a moment's notice. I mean, suppose you got a sudden yen for dirty rice and crawfish in the French Quarter. Captain Gilhooly, rev up the engines, I'll be dining in New Orleans tonight. Or, I'm flying a group of friends down to the Greek Isles for Parker's first birthday.
Captain Gilhooly.
Yeah, at your disposal 24 hours a day.
Well, you know, I bet that it would make some people's noses get all out of joint. So maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. I'll think about it. What's that?
Well, I asked the pilot to take us for a little test flight. I mean, you know, you wouldn't buy a car without driving it.
Brad,
Here.
what's going on?
Come here. Sit down. Buckle up. Relax. It's gonna be fun. You never know what might happen.
You sure you're not still upset with me?
No.
Something's wrong.
Look, you're not the only person I got around here to be upset with, you know.
Yeah, well, you can give yourself a break, too.
Why? I don't give them to anybody else. Look, I'm just prone to moods, okay?
Okay. Yeah, floating on cloud 9 in box D, then we get our little surprise visit from Arthur, and...
You were really jealous. And not ticked off.
Yeah, I was.
Huh. Well, then I guess you're not the man I thought you were.
Should I be worried?
No, it's just that you are always so solid and good. Mr. Fine, upstanding doctor man. I guess I had you all wrong.
Disappointed you somehow.
No, anything but. You just, surprised the hell out of me, that's all.
No. Why? Because I wasn't embarrassed that you had danced for Arthur.
Yeah, that's one reason.
Well, I guess if we hadn't had our little misunderstanding, who knows when I'd have told you how I feel about you.
Well, if it takes a woman's temper to get you to open up, then, you stick around, because you're going to be getting a lot more chatty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I intend to.
Talk more. You...
Stick around.
It was worth missing the last act of the ballet to hear you sweet-talk me like that.
You teasing me?
I don't know. Do you like it?
Yeah.
You good old do-gooder. You have no idea what you're in for.
So, why don't you tell me?
I can't.
Okay, then, why don't you show me?
Emily, you're here. What did he say?
Oh, thank God you're here.
I was about to give up on you because I didn't know where else to look.
I was so scared. I was terrified, and then there you were, on the news, pleading with me to call you. I knew you would be there for me. I knew I could count on you deep in my heart. I knew I could count on you, Tom. Oh, you're the only one who can help me now.
as the world turns.
I was so terrified. I was so alone, and then there you were. I mean, you're gonna make everything all right, right?
You know, my being here is not the end of your problems. Hal is dead set on bringing you back, and whoever was just on the phone, I gave your name and our location thinking it was you.
What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do?
First off, just tell me you're okay.
Fine. I mean, now that I'm with you, I'm fine.
Now, this stuff with the baby, that when you couldn't feel the baby moving, was it a ploy?
I had to lie about that. I made it up, and I'm sorry I had to do it. I'm sure my mother thinks I betrayed her, but I didn't have a choice. Tom, they were coming after me. They were gonna lock me up, okay? So I had to lie, and I ran.
And you got yourself in a lot worse trouble, Emily. Everybody thinks you're guilty.
Is that what you think? Huh? You think I'm guilty, Tom?
There's a toothpaste so advanced, it keeps working even after you stop brushing. That's Colgate Total. It works all day, wherever you go, fighting cavities and tartar while you're gearing up. It fights bad breath while you're going strong. It even fights plaque and gingivitis while you're dreaming. Long-lasting protection. Colgate Total. The brushing's so advanced, it works between brushings.
A lot of people think the best way to deal with allergies is to take a prescription.
A common misconception. You see, Claritin only relieves these symptoms, but Tylenol Allergy Sinus relieves all these. Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Take comfort in our strength.
She was coming home to the jungle, to their untamed love for butter, cut down by cholesterol until...
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. The taste you love without the cholesterol.
How civilized.
You don't have to inherit a fortune to get your kids the best clothes, the most adorable dresses, the really great-looking suits. You can have it all if you're smart.
My mama told me you better shop around.
If you shop around, you'll make the move to the store where you see more and save more on the best. Today's Burlington Coat Factory. We're more than great coats.
My mama told me you better shop around.
Cancer. If you're not satisfied with your current treatment program, call this very important phone number toll-free. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, we offer leading-edge medical technology, nutritional therapy, physical therapy, and emotional support. To find out about the innovative treatment options at our hospitals, call toll-free 1-800-605-6155. Cancer Treatment Centers of America, winning the fight against cancer every day.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Could be the best is yet to come.
It could be, but you know what? I normally don't think past a minute that I'm in.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things I like about you.
Hey, what's the opposite of Mr. Predictable?
Miss Spontaneous.
Uh-huh. See, you're the man. You are the man. All that in a bag of spontaneous. You sure you're not one of those doctors that does some conjures that the AMA don't approve of?
Conjures?
Yeah. You really worked your magic tonight, Ben Harris. First with the ballet, which was even better than anything I could have dreamed. I mean, it was all big and wild, and my body was in the seat, but Lord knows my heart was just up there leaping and dancing with him on stage. And you made it all happen.
You made it come alive for me. For the first time. I mean, watching the ballet through your eyes, it was so exciting.
Well, you know, you can look through my eyes anytime.
Everything about you is exciting.
Come on, come on, come on. Dancing's the best way to show you how it feels.
Ah, and you are feeling fine.
Come on. You know what?
What?
It's not like I'm asking you, you know, to put on a pair of tights.
No, no. That's no good.
That would be
That's
kind of
no good.
nice.
That's not gonna happen.
Wait, who's that?
That is probably the neighborhood dance critic. Come in. Let's see. Louisa.
Don't shut the door, please. I need help.
What did Tom say?
He didn't get a chance to say anything. We got cut off.
Cut off or he hung up?
The line just went dead.
Withholding information isn't going to help anybody at this point.
What makes you think that I'm withholding?
Don't play me, Margot. Tom picked up the phone and he said what?
Just stop it. Don't push me, Hal. Stop.
You know, whatever goes on in your personal life, that's off limits. Unless it has bearing on Emily's case. You're an officer of the law.
I know you don't have to remind me of that. Just let it go. I'll look for Tom. I'll find Tom, and I'll let you know.
Oh, no. That won't cut it, Margot. Now, I hope things work out between you and Tom, but I am not going to let your personal feelings dictate procedure in this case.
All I'm asking you to do is let me find him.
Give me the damn phone. I'll find him myself.
No!
What I think doesn't matter.
One of the reasons I ran. How could I watch you defend me in court knowing that you think I set the whole thing up, that I actually murdered that man?
As your attorney, my job is to get you the best possible defense.
I mean, of course, why should I blame you? And like you said, nobody believes me. Just another tall tale from the Queen of Liars. But I'm not lying about being kidnapped. I was held against my will. And killing that man, I swear to you, it was an accident. I swear. So you tell me, is it too late to separate fact from fiction?
That is what you and I are going to work out.
I wanted the lie detector test. I asked for it, but no, the police, they set me up with that lousy shrink. He told the cops exactly what they wanted to hear, and now you all think I set it up?
No, that is not so.
Huh? What do you believe me now? I mean, I know you think it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think, but it does matter. Because without you, I have nothing. I have no lifeline. I have no hope, Tom. I have nothing here.
Listen, right now is not the time for us to work on our personal relationship. We have a much more immediate concern.
I know it's at stake. I know it's at stake, and if I just had myself to consider, I'd go back with you this instant. But what happens to me happens to this child. I'll turn myself in. I'll do whatever they want after my child is born safely.
You don't have the luxury of picking a convenient time.
You don't get it. This isn't about me. It's about David.
Great meal.
Uh-oh, gas pressure. What now? What else? Gas X, with the most powerful medicine for fast relief. Nothing works faster.
Hey, want to go for ice cream?
Gas X, the power to fight gas fast.
Do you experience vaginal dryness and need moisture? Vagisil Intimate Moisturizer is like bringing back your own natural moisture with natural aloe and soothing chamomile. Gentle enough to use every day. Vagisil Intimate Moisturizer.
I was getting married. I didn't want to be a fat bride. I lost 39 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. I've kept it off for 3 years, and I still fit into my wedding dress. I feel on top of the world. I take care of myself. I eat right, and I have Slim Fast for lunch every day. It's delicious. It helps keep me looking like this.
23 vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, fiber, all the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
I feel wonderful.
Slim Fast every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
I did it. You can do it.
As of now, Nancy doesn't have any problems in school, and I want to make sure it stays that way. That's why I decided to try the phonics game. A friend of mine who has 3 kids of her own, she told me about it, and was she ever right?
Nationwide, the phonics game is being recommended by friends and family members for one simple reason. It works.
Nancy always asks to play the game, and since she has, I've noticed a real improvement in her reading.
Because the phonics game is fun, children will want to play it, and as they do, they can learn better reading skills. We're so confident that the phonics game will help your child that we promise 1 full letter grade improvement in reading or spelling on her next report card, or your money back.
The phonics game is amazing, it's fun, and she doesn't even realize she's learning.
I read a lot better since me and my mom played the phonics game.
Call the phonics game representatives and order the game that can help your child succeed in school and in life. You must be 18 or older to call.
The guy who knows the future is trying to stop a cat fight.
You remember me, huh?
Over him.
It's hard to forget someone wearing nothing but a bath towel.
All new early edition, CBS Saturday.
Well, okay, so we know that it takes off, it banks, it flies, it's passed the test, so you can tell Captain Dewey to turn around and go home.
Okay, but we're not at the maximum altitude yet. I mean, do you feel how smooth this baby is?
The only baby I want to feel is my own. I have to get home to Parker. Brad.
Look, he is fast asleep at this hour. You know that Molly and the nanny and Kevin are all standing watch over him.
This isn't a test flight at all, is it? This is a kidnapping.
No, this is Carly doing her usual number whenever she's confronted with something new and different.
Well, now, I beg your pardon. I happen to be extraordinarily adventurous.
Like, okay, when you struck it rich, your idea of adventure was a night at the Lakeview. I had to walk out on you just to get you to loosen up. Same thing when we were in New York. Do you remember what you put me through before you would let me take you out on the town?
Did it ever occur to you that it was you I was resisting?
Now, that wouldn't be very bright because I'm the only one who knows how to show you a good time.
My, that ego is astonishing. Okay, Flyboy. Clue me in. Why am I up here in the sky against my will?
Because you're in need of some R&R before you forget what a gorgeous and sexy woman you are.
I'm reminded of that every time I look in the mirror. What's the point?
That is the point, babe. I'm taking my bride-to-be for a night on the town.
Which town?
Wait and see. Play with me, Carly. It'll be fun. Have I ever let you down?
No, because I've never depended on you for anything important.
You are a difficult woman, but that's part of what I like about you.
I am not making you Mr. Carly Tenney, so forget it.
You know, a man would be a fool to think he could control you. You're a wild ride.
No, that's not true. I'm boring. Remember, I don't believe in adventure. I'm sedate.
Well, that's just a control thing. You like to be in charge.
Yes, I do.
But not every single minute. Sometimes it's okay to go with the flow.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay to go with any flow. Captain, Dill, can you turn the plane around, please?
Chill, will ya? This is gonna be a night to remember.
Yeah. Well, that's what they said the night the Titanic sank. Captain, turn this baby around, okay?
He only takes orders from me tonight.
Bully.
You're really gonna make me work hard for one of those dynamite smiles, aren't you? All right. I got something for you you're gonna love. Actually, I have a few things, but let's do one at a time. Your gown? I chose it myself.
You picked this?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, it'll do.
Take a minute and get acquainted. It's perfect for you. You know it, and I know it.
Come in.
Hi, Denise. I'm sorry I ran away.
Why don't you sit down and tell us what happened?
They found out I'm pregnant, that's what.
Your parents.
Yeah. You know, I tried to sneak back into the house when I thought they'd be at work. I just wanted to swipe some food and clothes, you know. My mother walked in and started calling me a whore. Then my old man came in and he caught on to what she was saying and he joins in. I'm a tramp and a loser, and even worse, I disobeyed them and brought shame on them too. They even got my abuela in on it. Somebody called the cops, they were so loud. Oh man. What a scene.
Well, did they say anything constructive?
They all said what I should do.
What's that?
Disappear. That way they wouldn't have to think about it. You know, then they even called my old boyfriend's family and ratted him out too.
Well, he's equally responsible.
Not anymore. He caved to my old man. He cried and sided with them. He said he's too young to have a baby. He doesn't want a kid. And then he even said maybe it wasn't his. You know, That's when I left. And this time I will die before I go back.
Okay, fine. So going back is not an option. Now, maybe there's something else that you can... You know, maybe your boyfriend was just acting, you know, for your parents.
He meant it. I wish I was never even born.
Come on, no you don't. You're just confused and you need help. It's good that you're here. Louisa, you came to the right place.
Margot, this is crazy. Why don't you just tell me what happened?
Look, Hal, we're friends. We've been friends for a long time, and I need to talk to you as a friend, okay? Okay, Hal?
It sounded to me like Emily came in while Tom was on the phone.
He said her name.
Damn. I hope they didn't set up this rendezvous.
He wanted to find her so he could bring her back.
He told you that?
I don't remember the exact words, but that was the gist of it. He was very upset that Emily ran.
Maybe he was even more upset that we arrested her?
You cannot believe that Tom helped engineer her escape.
He knew where to find her. How is that?
I don't know, Hal. We're separated. He doesn't tell me everything, and I just hope to God that you're playing devil's advocate.
He seemed very protective of her.
That doesn't mean that he wanted to help her escape. He's her lawyer. He just wanted her to bring herself in and turn herself in.
Well, then we should be getting a phone call from one or both of them any minute now.
It's really hard to believe that you're the man who was trying to convince me to forgive him a minute
Things
ago.
are different. He's with Emily. Now the question is where? Now you know, and you're duty-bound to tell me.
I had a lot of time to think about all of this. Put the pieces together.
And you came to the conclusion that David kidnapped you. Here's the problem. Nobody has seen David for a very long time.
No, it can't just be a coincidence that the man I shot is a dead ringer for David. Tom, he hired a clone so he could be in two places at once.
Then tell me, just tell me, where is the other place?
I don't know. I don't know. He's a lunatic. He's got this diabolical plan that involves me, and he's out there somewhere biding his time. I can feel it. I just know it. I know he's out there and he's after me. He's gonna get me, Tom. I mean, he's gonna get me in jail. I know it.
I can only protect you if you come back with me now.
You want me to do the right thing. And I will. I'll go back, I swear. Just not now. Tom, please listen to me. I only have a few more weeks, and please, just for the baby, please, just help me hide somewhere safe until the baby's born, please.
You may think that your kid's brain is so crammed with other stuff that an idea from you couldn't possibly fit into his head. But guess what? When it comes to making tough decisions like whether or not to drink, kids say parents have more influence than anyone else. So get into your kid's head. Believe it or not, he'll make room for you.
Flattering. Does your dryer look good on you? This one would. Our Kenmore Wrinkle Guard 3 system tumbles clothes every 5 minutes for up to 2.5 hours after the regular dry cycle is through. So even if you don't unload at the buzzer, everything will come out just great. It leaves you looking flat out gorgeous. It leaves your iron absolutely cold. Smart, stylish, simple. In a word, Kenmore, America's best-selling laundry brand.
The sexiest movie of the year is now the best picture of the year and the winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Actress Gwyneth Paltrow.
The house is stirring. It is a new day. It is a new world.
In a film critics say has it all. Adventure.
You're on my ground now!
Comedy.
That will have them rolling in the eye.
And romance.
You would not believe me.
It's everything you want a movie to be. Shakespeare in Love, rated R. Now playing everywhere.
I get aches and pains all day long.
Tough pain needs the fast relief of Motrin IB gel caps. Powerful, concentrated. For fast relief,
Feel better. Beautiful.
it's Motrin IB, spoken here.
Who's the silliest bear around? It's Singing Giggle Pooh. He sings.
When I'm up, down, touch the ground.
Tickle him, and he giggles while he sings.
I improve my appetite.
It's that much friendlier. New Singing Giggle Pooh and Friends.
They live in a world of power, wealth, and fame. A world that few achieve and many envy.
It's a romantic fantasy come true.
The Newman Dynasty, a family like no other.
I am not letting you steal this company from my father.
The Young and the Restless, America's #1 passion on the #1 daytime network.
Who is Milosevic and what does he want? The man and the woman behind him tonight.
It's a wild night at the opera for Sammo, Arsenio, and Kelly Hu. And it ain't over till the fat cop sings a kooky kabuki. Martial Law, CBS Saturday.
Well, everyone is drooling over you. Or ticked they're not you. How do you like San Francisco so far?
So far, so good.
Good evening. Will you be joining us for dinner tonight?
Yes, I have a reservation for 2 under the name Snyder.
Ah, yes. Mr. Snyder. Delighted to have you with us.
Delighted to be here. I'm sure we won't have any problems with those arrangements we discussed.
No problem at all. May I take you to your table? I think you will be pleased with the location.
Jacques. The gentleman just being seated now with the young blonde woman. Do you know if his name is Brad Snyder?
I believe so.
Well, I'll give you this. It's a beautiful restaurant.
I'm glad you approve. Wait till you taste the food. The sparkling cider. Great, thanks. You're welcome. Well, to the most beautiful woman in the room.
And to the most persistent man.
I'll drink to that.
This number is dedicated to the lovely lady from Oakdale, Illinois. Welcome to San Francisco.
Well, I think that's our dance. Shall we? Well, everybody's looking at you.
You're exaggerating just a little.
No, a woman in a tiara over there turned green and envy and passed out her rice around. Stop enjoying me so much. People will talk.
Well, Hal, I'm not completely sure where Tom called from because he called from his cell phone.
What's completely sure, me? Margot, I need you to drop your personal investment in this. You're a cop, and I need you to work with me right now.
The call from Tom saying he's bringing Emily in could have already arrived.
This is Lieutenant Munson, Rosie. Any word come in on Emily Stewart's whereabouts? Nothing from Tom Hughes? You know, you've just been reinstated after a long suspension. I'd really hate to start having doubts about your judgment.
Hey, it's just a hunch. I'm not sure I'm right.
I never liked tap dancing, Margot.
Promise me? You promise me that you won't arrest Tom for aiding and abetting?
How? How can I do that? I am your attorney. I cannot help you break the law.
Oh, Tom, please, I'm scared for her baby, please.
I will not let David hurt you or the baby, I swear.
David? I mean, will you believe me about what I'm saying about David?
I believe you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
My granddaughter follows my every move. But the other day when I set out to give her a lesson, it turned out I was the one with something to learn about my dentures. So I decided to try Fix-It and Fresh. It forms a thin yet strong seal for a more secure fit and a fresh feeling. You know, you're never too old to learn something new. Fix-It and Fresh and forget it.
What is the best detergent for getting rid of bacteria in your laundry? New Tide with bleach. The only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria.
Frequent heartburn. Is it worse at night, especially after dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Have you treated it, even changed your diet, but still suffered 2 or more days a week? Mm-hmm. Has your heartburn been a persistent problem for you? Uh-huh. Your heartburn may be due to a potentially serious condition called acid reflux disease. Ask your doctor about Prilosec. For many people, 1 capsule daily provides 24-hour complete heartburn relief. Ask your doctor about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Want 24-hour heartburn relief with 1 daily dose? Ask your doctor about the 24-hour complete heartburn relief that's possible with Prilosec.
Oops! I'll get a brawny paper towel. Oh, don't waste brawny. Bounty'll do. What kind of a mess do you use brawny for? This kind.
Brawny paper towels. 10 more feet per roll than Bounty. Holds up to 19 pounds per sheet. And holds sloppy messes better than Bounty can.
So that's a brawny kind of mess.
Got a brawny mess? Get a brawny paper towel.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
She was born into an abusive family.
And I'd send some boys out to have a look at you.
But fate led her to a special couple.
I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
Whose love gave her the strength to break free.
Now put it on.
Della Reese in an inspiring world premiere movie.
I love you.
The Secret Path, CBS Sunday.
Want to protect the planet?
When it comes to fertilizing your lawn, less really is more.
Because the less you fertilize, the less runoff into the ocean.
Learn more at CBS 2's Earth Fair 99, Sunday, April 18th at the Santa Monica Pier.
This could be you. Walking out of a Lucky, feeling triumphant. Because just by spending $50 on groceries with your rewards card, you got a free Easter half ham or a free turkey and a dozen eggs. If you're expecting to find any more excitement than this at a supermarket, well, good luck.
KitchenAid for the way it cleans up what life dishes out, the way it leaves you without a doubt. KitchenAid for the way it's made, for the way it whispers when you're near, the way it lasts year after year.
The new KitchenAid dishwasher for the way it looks and the way you live. For the #1 selling premium dishwashers.
KitchenAid for the way it's made.
For 50 years.
Rip-off tow trucks caught hitching up victims. Watch the next Inside Edition.
The address is CBS.
Welcome home.
This may feel like the end of the world, but it's not. Now, yeah, you've got a heck of a decision to make, but the good news is that there are people who are caring and willing to give you some guidance and help you make it through this thing. You don't have to do it on your own.
I didn't even think you'd remember me.
You kidding? Still owe her a donut. Right, Denise?
Right. Right.
Look, why don't you go splash some water on your face, and then we'll come back out, sit down, and we'll talk game plan, okay? It's just that back around to the left there. you doing?
I'm not fine. A kid like her shouldn't have to be scared and hopeless.
Give her some hope.
Yeah, but don't go painting some kind of big old rosy picture of her future, all right? Because whichever way she's gonna have to pick is gonna cost her plenty. Come on, man, don't even look at me like that.
Okay.
A family of hers ought to be shot. I mean, can't you just hear him now all screeching and calling her filthy names, making her feel like she's worthless? The kid's no more than the baby her own self.
Hey, you feel better?
What do you think I ought to do, Denise?
Hey, look, I'm not the one you should ask. You should ask Ben here. He's the answer man.
There's a program at my church that helps girls in your situation understand what all their options are. They don't pressure you one way or another, but if you want to keep the baby, they teach parenting skills. It's like a ongoing program for teenage mothers, and they even help you with job training and placement, all that. So you think you'd be interested? You know, Reverend Dansby is probably still there. They have a group on Friday nights.
It's your call. What have you got to lose?
Reverend Dansby's real cool, easy to talk to, makes everybody feel at ease.
I guess it'd be okay.
All right, then. Let's go get started. Denise, you coming?
No, I want to stay here. Good luck.
See you.
Hey, come on. You're doing the right thing.
Hey, I'll be a first. I've cornered the market on back moves these days.
Well, now is the perfect time to change that. Did you bring a suitcase?
In the bathroom. Enter at your own risk. Can you believe it? This time last year, we were so high on the excitement of winning that Endicott Award. That was just the beginning for us, remember? God, we were so in sync with our careers and what we wanted out of life, and then all this happened. I'm really sorry.
You know what? We shouldn't even dwell on that. Let's just focus on what we got to do.
You're right. But just one more thing. I want you to know that you're sticking by me. After all the terrible things I've done, it means everything to me. And whatever happens when I go back, I want you to know that every thought I have, every decision I make will be to protect this child. I learned that from you. How to put someone else's needs ahead of my own.
I've said a lot of angry and bitter things to you over the last few months and blamed you unfairly for how this all turned out. So now, the goal is to get to the truth, to protect you and the baby from the police and from David. Am I forgiven yet for airjacking you?
I'm considering it.
Well, that ought to give the gawkers their money's worth. Now, when are you going to admit what a good thing we have going here?
What's the temperature in hell, anyway?
Oh, well, don't look now, but there's ice on your pitchfork. After Parker, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you.
You must have to turn that ego sideways to get it through a door.
Ego. In fact, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, too.
Oh, Brad. If Camille Bennett so much as wagged her little finger, you'd be gone in a San Francisco minute.
And you'd trample me underfoot if Jack looked cross-eyed at you. But we're both missing the forest through the trees.
can't choose who you love. Love chooses you.
And look where that's gotten us. It's time to change the drill. Pick someone who makes you happy, not miserable. I mean, think about it. I have.
You've thought about my money. That's what you find so appealing.
Well, if I were willing to settle for just money, I would have done that a long time ago.
Right, what you're after is true love.
You know, I'm not sure what I was after. But now that I got things straightened out with my brother and my mother, I'm in a different place. There's no sense in wasting another precious minute going after something you can't have, and if you could, it wouldn't be good for you anyway. You and Jack, me and Camille, and those are recipes for disaster.
Right, and the two of us were delicious souffle, huh? We don't love each other, Brad.
Newsflash, love isn't pain. Love isn't longing for someone that doesn't want you, or being stuck alone on holidays. Not for me, anyway.
Okay, so I'll bite. What is it for you?
Dancing with a woman who makes my blood race every time I touch her. Who fits into my arms like it's nature's plan. Having my breath taken away from this vision of porcelain and gold. Who opens her luscious mouth and swears like a truck driver.
Hey!
That's it. See, we have fun together. We see the world the same way. Don't you know how hard it is to find somebody that can make you laugh? That's the most appealing thing about you for me. Is that I can make you happy. But I'm starting to get a little impatient here. There's a proposal on the table. I've decided to give it a little nudge.
I never met a dog I didn't like, which is a good thing, considering some of the occupational hazards my friends put me through.
This is mine.
This is Herman.
Ooh, what do we have here?
A tick. That's why I choose Frontline for these guys. Frontline's the best, because it's the only one that protects them from fleas and disease-causing ticks, too. Sorry I kept you waiting, no matter who your best friend happens to be.
For fleas and ticks, veterinarians choose the front line of protection.
Okay, one more time.
Kelsey, what you doing, sweetie? Listen, Kelsey, do Daddy a favor. Don't touch.
Kids will get into water. That's why they get into Little Tyke's new super water spout mower. A giant water tank lets them blast water 10 feet to either side. Designed with a built-in bubble dipstick and built kid top. The super water spout mower from Little Tyke's. Fun that lasts.
I have an exciting medical announcement. Monistat, the brand we trust, has a one-dose yeast infection treatment. Monistat 1 is so effective, just one treatment cures a yeast infection. Absolutely nothing works faster. Doctors know the one dose keeps working for days for an effective cure. And it's the only one-dose treatment with the name doctors recommend most. Monistat 1. One dose from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
It's no secret why Jimmy Dean sausage tastes great. Authentic, whole ground spices, not oils or extracts, and it's a taste that you can only get with Jimmy Dean. Only the best. That's the Jimmy Dean way.
One of these women uses Suave Ultra Dry Antiperspirant. The other uses Secret Ultra Dry. Both feel cool and confident. So who uses Suave? And who spends a lot more? If you can't tell, why should we? Suave, don't you look smart?
I don't want Tom pulled in on this.
I can't make any promises, you know that.
Oh yeah, the law is the law. It really is a lousy idea to mix friendship and work.
We've done pretty well. Up to now.
Just tell me you'll protect him.
I'll do what I can, but first I have to reach him before he does something crazy like flee the country with Emily. I'm not saying he's in love with her, but his sense of duty, that's pretty deep, and I have a feeling Emily really knows how to play it.
Oh, she's a virtuoso, Al.
Where was Tom when you called him? Tom's a lawyer. That's gonna give him some leeway, but it looks to me like he is just about to walk off a cliff here, and I would like to stop him.
He called me from the ballroom of the Alcott Hotel in New York. Hal? Call me if you find him.
Brad, that's the most beautiful ring I've ever seen.
Well, it had to be very special.
Wow. How much did it cost?
That's the wrong question, Carly, and I'm not going to give you an answer.
Of course. Of course. Tell me something. Did you buy this rock? Or did I buy this rock?
You know, excuse me, you sure know how to kill a romantic moment.
I'm gonna get the bill for this in the mail tomorrow, aren't I? It's really wonderful, being seduced and wooed with my own money.
Yeah, you've got it all figured out. You don't need any input from me.
No, I don't. Not if your input is spending loads of money and leaving me to pick up the tab. You know something, Brad? You had me going there for a minute with all that mushy talk and dancing. But now I see it clearly. What it would be like to be married to you. Right after the I do's, creditors would show up waving unpaid bills, and strange men in pinstripe suits would threaten to break my kneecaps if I didn't make good on your gambling debts. Armies of single women would come out of the woodwork too and file paternity suits. Well, no thanks, Brad. I am not going to be your gravy train. Now, what's to eat?
Brad, do you remember me? Claire Wentworth. We met at a house party in the Caribbean.
Of course, Claire. It was, St. Martin's, the French side, Christmas at John Landau's beach house.
That's right.
You look wonderful. You haven't changed a bit.
I hope I'm not intruding.
Well, I'm afraid you are. We were just deciding on what to order. Let's see. Lobster with saffron lemon butter sauce. No, I know. A big juicy steak or chops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the pork chops. I'll have that. What about you, Brad? What are you gonna have? Brad?
Designed with floss in mind, the Colgate Total Professional Toothbrush has bristles that clean down and around teeth and along the gum line. Colgate Total.
Talk to me. Does a powerful pine cleaner have to leave behind a powerful pine scent? Not anymore. Introducing the powerful pine cleaner that leaves a light pine scent. New light pine scent Pine Sol with the cleaning power of Pine Sol and a new light pine scent.
Hi, I'm Betty, and this is Pat. We're the Reynolds Kitchen's home economists. Today, we'll show you the reaction you get when you use Reynolds Crystal Color plastic wrap. Zucchini bread? Oh, zucchini bread? Oh, wow!
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness! That's a yes. Fun, festive Reynolds Crystal Color plastic wrap. Makes good food better.
To develop the most advanced Bengay ever, we went back to the drawing board. Our researchers combined 3 distinct pain-relieving molecules to create the first trigesic formula called Ultra Strength Bengay. No ordinary pain reliever. It heats and penetrates and relieves to help stop pain right where it starts. For pain relief that can set you free. Ultra Strength Bengay with Trigesic. It's a pain reliever ×3.
This year I will not freak out if I gain 2 pounds.
This year I will stop asking, do I look fat? Yes.
Do I look fat? This year
I will learn to appreciate my body.
I will not let my dress size determine my self-worth.
I have my mother's thighs. I have to accept that.
The thing I remember most about the marvelous time we had together on the island was the fun we had. That girl seems so intense. Far too serious for you, darling.
Carly has her moments.
I should know better than to question an attraction.
Feel free, I'm questioning it myself.
And more power to you. Of course, power was never something that you lacked.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I hate to be rude, but I'd like to order now, and it would be helpful if you were there.
Sorry, but the dish I want isn't on the menu here. Enjoy your meal. It's been interesting, but I've had a better offer. Claire.
I love it. I'm making a gorgeous young woman jealous. You are just as sly and devious as ever, Brad Snyder.
Brad! You can come back here right now. You can't just skyjack me and then ditch me. Come back! You can't do this to me!
Just let it go. Stay out of it.
How much I have hurt you.
You've got no idea.
And I know how difficult this has been for you to get past, but listen to me. I love you. You love me? I mean, if you love me, we can find a way to get past this.
Okay, I've just got a few more things in the bathroom.
For
and
what
then
it's
we can
worth,
go.
I have never respected you more than I do at this moment.
Well, I already told you it's worth everything.
Okay, let's make a phone call.
To Margot, to explain? Or to my mother, to explain?
We will deal with all that stuff when we get back. Right now, I need to call Hal. Tell him that you were going to voluntarily turn yourself in. It is the best possible thing that you can do for your case.
Please open up, open up! Right there.
Are you Emily Stewart? Yeah, she's Emily Stewart. I'm her attorney.
We know who you are, Mr. Hughes. You're under arrest.
What?
Was hoping you'd still be here. You know, Reverend Dansby was great with Louisa. Got her to calm down and realize that she's got time to think this thing through, make her own decision about what she thinks is best for her and her baby. When we got there, the group was breaking up, but she got to meet some of the girls, and in fact, they were doing a little bonding thing when I left, so. Hey. Hey, what's this? Denise. Hey, what is it? Whatever it is, you can tell Big Ben.
I had a baby, too.
I had a baby, too.
Denise, don't run away. Denise!
Cancer. If you're not satisfied with your current treatment program, call this very important phone number toll-free. At Cancer Treatment Centers of America, we offer leading-edge medical technology, nutritional therapy, physical therapy, and emotional support. To find out about the innovative treatment options at our hospitals, call toll-free 1-800-605-6155. Cancer Treatment Centers of America, winning the fight against cancer every day.
So that concludes this part of the training session for Keebler Fudge Shop cookies. Any questions, fellas? Fellas?
Chocolatey cookie craving? Go to the Keebler Fudge Shop.
Oh.
Trapped, dangling, assaulted by Pete. This is a job for the Rescue Heroes helicopter from Fisher-Price. Next mission, save Dad from the newspaper.
What's this?
My big country crock muffin.
That's why the oven's a mess.
It was a small fire.
Hey, save some country crock for me.
Sorry.
I'll forgive you if I can start my own fire.
Huh? Oh.
Shed Spread Country Crock is big on country fresh taste.
When you or someone you love is hospitalized, safety matters most. That's why doctors and hospitals choose Tylenol more than any other pain reliever. Doctors know Tylenol is least likely to have drug interactions, and it won't cause stomach irritation the way aspirin and even ibuprofen sometimes can. It's the pain reliever hospitals use most. Tylenol. Take comfort in our strength.
Tonight, All New Unsolved Mysteries is back with remarkable new stories. Join Robert Stack and Virginia Madsen. All New Unsolved Mysteries. Then, Don is touched by an angel.
I'm here to watch over you.
And now he's touching back.
Ow! Anything you want to add? Not at the moment.
All new Nash after Unsolved Mysteries, CBS tonight. Walker's girlfriend is kidnapped.
Some kind of paramilitary outfit.
And the Sons of Thunder try to get her back. It's all new CBS Saturday.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather, who is Serb leader Milosevic and what does he want? We'll have the story later.
Today at 4:30 on CBS 2 News. It's the hottest new sensation to hit the slopes, but some say snowboarders are too extreme, putting their lives and yours.
You gonna read that thing?